Came in like sunshine through the screen door, bare feet on the porch, twirling on that old floor. Wind in her hair, sweet tea in her hand, laughing like she never needed a plan. She'd hum along to the radio's tune, golden like a wheat field in the middle of June. With every spin, the world slowed down. That girl made magic in a small town. She danced like July, like fireworks in her soul, like the heat of the moment you never outgrow, burning bright under that southern sky. She was summer love, no need to try, just a whisper of freedom in her wild blue eyes. Yeah, she danced like July. I still see her on that old gravel drive, in cut-off jeans and a heart so alive, singing along with her head held high, chasing dreams that could kiss the sky. She kissed me once by the old oak swing, said hold on tight, don't miss a thing. But time rolled on like it always will, yet I feel her heartbeat in the still. She danced like July, like a firefly in the night, like a slow song under porch light, laughing through the storms that passed us by. She was a wild breeze you couldn't tie, left me wondering how and why. Yeah, she danced like July. Time the summer wind blows, I swear I hear her in the radio, in every sunset fading slow. She's still here even if she had to go. She danced like July with a spirit so free, left her footprints all over me, a spark that lit the midnight sky, a goodbye wrapped in a lullaby, forever etched in the heat and high. Yeah, she danced like July. A peaceful night beneath the silver glow, where the river hums soft and the gentle winds blow. Laughter dances like fireflies in the air, and love lingers sweetly everywhere. Under the full moon, where hearts entwine, every moment's yours, every moment's mine. With every smile and every bite we share, love's in the song, floating through the air. Stars lean close, they seem to understand, as we hold hands in this quiet land. The world falls away and time slips through, just me and you, and the night so true. Under the full moon, where hearts entwine, every moment's yours, every moment's mine. With every smile and every bite we share, Every moment's yours, every moment's mine. With every smile and every bite we share, love's in the song, floating through the air. Mama packed my bag by the front porch light. Daddy said, son, go stand and fight. I took a breath, looked down that road with a heavy heart but a burning soul. The city calls with a thunderous sound, but I still see my roots in this small town. I ain't running 'cause I'm scared to lose. I'm just chasing dreams and worn out boots. When I come back home, I'll be taller than the pines, with callous hands and wiser lines. I'll bring back stories, I'll carry some scars, but I won't forget where my people are. Don't cry for me while I'm gone. I'm just building a fire, I'll bring it home. I've got stars in my eyes and dust on my shoes, 1,000 roads and nothing to lose. But deep in my chest, I carry your names, and every mile fuels the flame. If I fall, I'll rise again, like the morning sun on the southern wind. 'Cause I was raised with grit and grace, and I'll wear that proud on my face. When I come back home, I'll be stronger than before, with open arms at your front door. I'll bring back hope, I'll bring back pride, with all I've learned from the world outside. Just wait and see what I become when I come back home. So wave me off, but don't let go. This ain't goodbye, it's just I'll grow. You know me when the journey's done, when I come back home. I ain't a hero in a storybook, don't wear no crown, don't have that look. But every day I try so hard to love you right, to play my part. I know I stumble, I fall sometimes, but I swear to you with all my life, I'll give the best I can, though I may fall short. I'll love you deep from my honest heart. I may not shine like a perfect man, but I'm holding on the best I can. Forgive this soul who's made of flaws, but stands by you through every storm. I'll never be a flawless plan, but I'll give you all the best I can. I've got a past, I've got regrets, some dreams I lost, some I ain't found yet. But when you look into my eyes, you'll see the truth I cannot hide. I ain't pretending, I won't pretend. This love is real, it won't ever end. I'll give the best I can, though I may fall short. I love you deep from my honest promise you I'll give the best I can. I'll give the best I can, though I may fall short. I love you deep from my honest heart. I may not shine like a perfect man, but I'm holding on the best I can. Forgive this soul who's made of flaws, but stands by you through every storm. I'll never be a flawless plan, but I'll give you all the best I can. She walks in shadows, quiet and slow, eyes like the midnight dark undertow. Whispers follow her like a midnight breeze, leaves me wondering who she's meant to be. Her smile's a puzzle, her touch a spark, a fleeting light in the deepening dark. That mysterious girl, she's a story untold, a flame in the night, wild and bold. She don't give much, but she takes it all, leaves me breathless, willing to fall. She's a secret I'm dying to know. That mysterious girl I can't let go. She's a midnight rider on a restless breeze, gone before dawn with the greatest ease. Leaves a trail of questions in her wake, a heartbreaker's gift, make no mistake. But every time she's near, I swear I see a softer side just for me. That mysterious girl, she's a story untold, a flame in the night, wild and bold. She don't give much, but she takes it all, leaves me breathless, willing to fall. She's a secret I'm dying to know. That mysterious girl I can't let go. Maybe one day she'll pull back the veil, show me the truth behind the trail. But till then I'm caught in this world of that mysterious girl. That mysterious girl, she's a story untold, a flame in the night, wild and bold. She don't give much, but she takes it all, leaves me breathless, willing to fall. She's a secret I'm dying to know. That mysterious girl I can't let go. I took the long road, I lost my way, chased some shadows, ran from the pain. Big city lights couldn't warm my soul, and all I could feel was the pull of home. Every motel bed, every lonesome song felt like proof I've been gone too long. But through the noise and the dust and miles, I kept seeing your eyes, your steady smile. 'Cause you're my porch light in the dark, you're the beating of my heart, the front door creak, the kitchen light, the peace I dream of every night. No map, no road could lead me right till your love called me through the night. Now I know wherever I may roam, you're not just someone I love, you're my way back home. I still smell jasmine in your hair, still hear your laugh float in the air. And as I turn up that old dirt lane, it's like the wind whispered your name. You're my porch light in the dark, you're the beating of my heart, the front door creak, the kitchen light, the peace I dream of every night. No map, no road could lead me right till your love called me through the night. Now I know wherever I may roam, you're not just someone I love, you're my way back home. I ain't the man I used to be, but I've got love and I've got knees to fall down on and finally say I'm back to stay. You're my porch light in the dark, you're the beating of my heart, the Sunday laugh, the morning sun, the arms I run to when I'm done. No map, no road could lead me right till your voice brought me back to life. I was lost, but now I've known you're not just someone I love, you're my way back home. She walks by like a melody, soft as the wind through a willow tree. And I smile like I always do, but she don't see the fire I've carried through. She laughs with him, he holds her tight, and I nod like it don't cut deep each night. 1,000 words I'll never say, 'cause love like mine, it don't get to stay. She deserves better than a quiet man with empty pockets and calloused hands. She needs bright lights and a sky full of stars, not a worn out truck and a patched up heart. So I let her go without a fight, swallow my truth every lonely night. She'll never know I wrote her name in every letter, 'cause deep down I knew she deserves better. I fix her fence, I light her porch, I'm always near, but never more. And if she cried, I'd be the first to show, but I stay behind the love she'll never know. And she deserves better than a second thought, than a man who loves her but says he does not. She deserves dancing in a new dress glow, not the small town secret I never showed. So I keep my distance, play the part, while she runs wild with someone else's heart. She'll never see the lines I never let her, 'cause I always knew she deserves better. And maybe one day when he lets her fall, she'll look around and I'll still stand tall. But she deserves better than waiting years, than tears that fall in silence here. If loving means letting her fly so free, then loving her means hiding me. She'll never hear this song, not ever, but every word says she deserves better. I promise you, through storm and sun, I'll be right here when the day is done. No matter where this road may wend, you'll never be left behind. And I promise to, with all my soul, to stand beside you, make us whole. Through every laugh, through every tear, I'll hold you close, forever near. This promise between us, strong and true. No mountain too high, no sky too blue. Hand in hand, come what may, we'll keep this promise every day. When the night falls and shadows grow, I'll be your light, I want you to know. You're the reason I carry on. With you I'm finally home. When the world feels cold and hard to face, I'll be your shelter, your safe place. Together we'll find a way to start, forever bound or heart to heart. This promise between us, strong and true. No mountain too high, no sky too blue. Hand in hand, come what may, we'll keep this promise every day. Through the seasons, through the years, we'll face the doubts, conquer the fears. No matter what the future brings, our love will rise on eagle's wings. This promise between us, strong and true. No mountain too high, no sky too blue. Hand in hand, come what may, we'll keep this promise every day. This promise between us, strong and true. No mountain too high, no sky too blue. Hand in hand, come what may, we'll keep this promise every day.
He's got dirt on his boots and fire in his eyes, working from dawn till the sunset sky. A small town heart with a big city dream, but around me he's just my steady stream. My country boy, proud and true, little rough around the edges, but I love what he can do. With a heart that's wild and a hand to hold, he's the kind of love that never grows old. Yeah, my wishing hope can fix my truck and patch my soul. When he's by my side, I feel alive, like I'm the luckiest girl in the whole wide sky. My country boy, proud and true, little rough around the edges, but I love what he can do. With a heart that's wild and a hand to hold, he's the kind of love that never grows old. Yeah, my country boy, that's who he is, strong and gentle, just like this. He's got that fire that won't back down, but with me he's softer than this whole town. And every day I'm thankful I found my country boy who's heaven bound. My country boy, proud and true, little rough around the edges, but I love what he can do. With a heart that's wild and a hand to hold, he's the kind of love that never grows old. Yeah, my country boy, that's who he is, strong and gentle, just like this.
We climbed that ridge just like before. Same old boots, same oak tree we swore we'd carve our names into someday. But something in her eyes gave it away. She looked out where the river bends, as if searching for where love ends. She took a breath and turned to me and spoke so soft, like a dying breeze. On top of the hill with the sky on fire, she let go of all our wild desires. Said sometimes love just don't hold still, and I can't stay just 'cause I will. The sun went down but time stood still when she said we can't be on top of the hill. Watched her shadow stretch and fade, like the last light running from the day. Didn't beg, didn't cry, just let her go. Sometimes silence says more than we know. Now that hill feels a mile high, a graveyard of stars in a burning sky. I drive past it but I don't dare climb, 'cause she left more than words behind. On top of the hill with the sky on fire, she let go of all our wild desires. Said sometimes love just don't hold still, and I can't stay just 'cause I will. The sun went down but time stood still when she said we can't be on top of the hill. Western glow, like a ghost the wind refuses to show. I'd give it all to change her mind, but some goodbyes are by design. On top of the hill where dreams once lay, she turned and slowly walked away. No fight, no blame, no bitter thrill, just love too deep to fit the will. And I've been trying to climb it still since she said we can't be on top of the hill. left me in the cold that night, took your love and vanished from sight. I begged, I cried, I broke in two, but somehow I got through. She found me when I was just a shell, showed me love and loved me well, held my hand, healed my pain, helped me learn to smile again. Now you're here, saying you regret the love we lost, the things you left, but I can't turn from what is true. She saw the good when I had no clue. You let me fall, she pulled me in. I won't betray the heart that let me begin. You see the man that I am now, but she believed when I didn't know how. Where were you when I couldn't stand? She was right there, holding my hand. Some hearts come late, some never stay, but hers has never walked away. I've got a love I won't undo, and I owe that more than I owe you. So thank you for the lesson, for the scar, but I found out who my true friends are. She stayed when the sky turned black. I've got no reason to look back. You had your chance, now love begins with a woman who took me in. You had your chance, now love begins with a woman who took me in. That old swing still creaks in the evening breeze, chipped white paint and memories, barefoot summers and firefly nights, sweet tea in jars and porch light fights. I learned to tie my boots and pray real slow, right there where the roses used to grow. Life felt big, but love felt sure. On Mama's front porch I was always secure. Mama's front porch where the stories flow, laughter echoing soft and low, from scraped up knees to first goodbyes and quiet talks neath fading skies. It's where time stood still, hearts stayed warm, that porch held us through every storm. Sunday smells drifting out the screen, fried chicken plates and homemade dreams, uncles telling tales a little too tall, kids running wild through the garden and all. Mama's voice like a hymn at night, calling us in by the porch light. She'd sit in her chair, hum a tune so pure, love was spoken without a word. Mama's front porch where the stories flow, laughter echoing soft and low, from scraped up knees to first goodbyes and quiet talks neath fading skies, where time stood still, hearts stayed warm. That porch held us through every storm. Now that swing don't move like it did back then, but I still hear her voice in the wind. Mama's front porch, where I learned to be a little bit tough and a lot like she. Though the house grows quiet, the memories stay, and I still stop by when I lose my way. It's where roots ran deep and love endured. Oh, Mama's front porch, I was always sure. You're just a boy with fire in your soul, thinking you're ready to take control. You roll your eyes when I give advice, saying, yeah, Dad, just to be polite. But I've walked roads where dreams go blind, loved and lost and paid in time. The lessons I've learned, they came real slow. And son, someday you will know. Someday you'll know why I stayed so late, why I worked hard, why I carried weight, why I held back tears behind the door, so you'd feel safe and I'd give you more. Why I said no when you wanted yes, and why love don't always look like rest. The world will test how far you'll go, and son, someday you will know. You'll fall in love and it might break. You'll feel like there's too much on your plate, and one day you'll hold a child in your arms and pray to God to keep them from harm. Someday you'll know why I worried so, why I watched in silence and let you grow, why I let you fall when I could have called, so you'd find out what strength is and what it's not. You'll understand when the years unfold, and son, someday you will know. I don't need thanks, I don't need praise, just want you strong when life misbehaves. Someday you'll walk where I once stood, trying to raise a boy the best you could. You'll hear your voice, but it'll sound like mine, telling him, son, take your time. And you'll smile through tears when he lets go, and say, son, someday you will know.
Remember when we danced in the rain, barefoot on gravel, like we felt no pain. Sunsets flickering on your freckled face. We swore forever in that little place. Remember when I kissed you slow by the old red barn where the wildflowers grow. Life was simple, love was loud, and the world was ours without a doubt. Remember when we didn't need much, just a tailgate, a song, and your soft touch. We were young, wild and full of light, burning like stars on a southern night. The years keep flying, but I hold you then. Every heartbeat says, remember when. Remember when we built this life through storms and tears, and man and wife, kids in the hall, laughter in the air. You held my hand like you'd always be there. Remember when we didn't need much, just a tailgate, a song, and your soft touch. We were young, wild and full of life, burning like stars on a southern night. The years keep flying, but I hold you then. Every heartbeat says, remember when. When the gray comes with the years, I'll still see you like you first appeared. Remember when love felt brand new, like a secret the world never knew. Still that story, still that spark, still two hearts in the quiet dark. So let time pass, I'll hold the pen and write forever from remember when.
Had a map drawn in my mind with stars to guide and hills to climb. Left that small town in a beat-up Ford, chasing something I couldn't afford. Found a few highs, took a few falls, heard no answers when I gave it my all. Letters home I never sent, and nights alone with rent half spent. There's dust on my dreams, but they're still mine. Worn and weathered, but they still shine like old boots left by the back door light, scuffed by hope and the edge of night. They may be quiet, but they still sing. There's just a little dust on my dreams. You said come home when you're tired, son, but I kept running from what I'd become. Now I'm back here with empty hands, but a heart that finally understands. Dreams don't break, they just bend with time, waiting like thunder for the right line. And maybe tomorrow they'll rise again on the wings of a soft southern wind. There's dust on my dreams, but they ain't gone. They've been out there trying to carry on, like a porch light in a heavy rain, flickering faith through the hurt and strain. They're beat up truths, but they still mean everything, even with dust on my dreams. I've driven down some broken roads, left a trail of lies and heavy loads, took turns I wish I never made, burned some bridges that won't be saved. Whiskey nights and motel sins, a Bible in the drawer I never let in, but I kept a photo in my coat of Mama's porch and a promise note. Now I'm following a roadmap to redemption. With every mile I feel the tension. The rear view's full of all my pain, but there's sunlight breaking through the rain. I'm not there yet, but I believe that grace is somewhere up ahead of me. Stopped by church just past the state line. The preacher said, son, you're right on time. Dropped to my knees in that old pine pew. Told the Lord I don't know what to do, but he don't need me perfect, just true, with a heart that's finally breaking through. So I turned the key and hit the road, heading back to the place I know. Still following this roadmap to redemption, marked by tears and good intentions. The past is heavy, but I won't let go of the second chance I've come to know. And there's love waiting down that old dirt street, where mercy and memory meet. And I'll keep driving till I see the light on that front porch swing in the pale moonlight. Yeah, I'm coming home to where I'm meant to be, on this road map to redemption. Yeah, a little dust won't bury me. There's still life left in these dreams.
I saw you dancing on that county line, hair blowing free, drinking strawberry wine. I walked up slow, heart racing fast, didn't know that night would last.
You said, hey darling, wanna take a chance? Took my hand, led me into that dance, and under the stars with the band playing low, we found a fire we didn't know. And I'm still falling just like back then. Every kiss, every touch, every time you walk in, you're my first thought in the morning, like my last prayer every single night. Years go by, but you're still the one. I'm still falling, baby, like we just begun. We've had hard days, some worn out shoes, chasing dreams and paying dues. But even in the quiet, when the world gets tough, you pull me close, and that's enough.
Yeah, we built this life from the ground up slow, planted love where the wild things grow. And every time you smile my way, I'm back to that first summer day. And I'm still falling just like back then. Every kiss, every touch, every time you walk in, you're my first thought in the morning, light, my last prayer every single night. Years go by, but you're still the one. I'm still falling, baby, like we just begun.
You're my forever in this fast world.
You're the reason my heart still twirls.
Every wrinkle, every line we find
Just proves we made it through time. Yeah, I'm still falling just like back then. Every I love you feels brand new again. You're my first thought in the morning, light, my last prayer every single night. Through the storms and the setting sun, I'm still falling, baby. You're still the one. Yeah, I'm still falling, like we just begun. When the headlines scream and the nights run long, and the weight of the world feels all kinds of wrong, I drive that road back to where hearts stay warm, to my front porch light and my little calm in the storm. Amid the chaos, they're my steady flame, calling my name like a soft refrain. When I'm lost in the noise and the battle runs strong, they remind me where I truly belong. My family, my anchor, my prayer, my song, my calm in the storm, where I hold on. Laughter in the kitchen, toys on the floor, coffee at sunrise, love behind the door. The world may shake, but I stand still in the house we build on stubborn will. Amid the chaos, they're my steady flame, calling my name like a soft refrain. When I'm lost in the noise and the battle runs strong, they remind me where I truly belong. My family, my anchor, my prayer, my song, my calm in the storm, where I hold on. They don't need to say a word, just a touch, a smile, and my soul is heard. Amid the chaos, they're all I need, the roots that grow while the world speeds. When everything's burning and hope feels gone, they're the reason I keep holding on. My family, my anchor,